Hello and welcome to this episode where we're diving headfirst into the often confusing, occasionally infuriating, but always fascinating world of healthcare. Specifically, we're looking at the countries that seem to have cracked the code. Those nations where a sniffle doesn't result in crippling debt and a persistent cough isn't a one-way ticket to bankruptcy. That's right, we're exploring the top 10 countries with the best health and medicine government systems because let's be honest, if we can send billionaires into space, surely we can figure out a way to provide decent healthcare to everyone on this planet. We'll explore how these nations manage to provide top-notch healthcare to their citizens, examining their funding models, government structures, and maybe, just maybe, we'll uncover some valuable lessons that other countries could learn from. So buckle up because we're about to embark on a whirlwind tour of global healthcare. And trust me, it's going to be more enjoyable than a colonoscopy and significantly less invasive. First up, we're heading to Switzerland, a country known for its neutrality, delicious chocolate, and a healthcare system that's the envy of the world. Now, before you start picturing yodeling doctors and cheese fondue-fueled hospitals, let me explain how it actually works. Switzerland has a mixed public-private insurance system, which means everyone is required to have basic health insurance. Yes, you heard that right, it's mandatory. Think of it like mandatory car insurance, but instead of protecting your vehicle, it protects something far more important, your fleshy meat suit. This basic insurance covers essential healthcare services, and trust me, the Swiss take their essential services very seriously. Now, if you're feeling fancy and want some extra bells and whistles, you can opt for supplementary private insurance. This is where you get to choose from a smorgasbord of options, like faster access to specialists, swankier hospital rooms, and maybe even a complimentary Toblerone after your appointment. Overseeing this well-oiled machine is the Federal Office of Public Health, which is responsible for setting healthcare policies, regulating the insurance market, and ensuring that everyone has access to quality care, regardless of their ability to scale the Matterhorn. The Swiss system is a testament to the idea that universal healthcare doesn't have to mean a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a system that combines individual responsibility with a strong social safety net, ensuring that everyone has access to the care they need without bankrupting the entire country. And let's be honest, if there's one thing the Swiss know how to do well, it's manage money. I mean, they have entire mountains dedicated to storing it. So, they're not messing around when it comes to healthcare funding. Next, we're off to Iceland, a land of breathtaking landscapes, geothermal pools, and a healthcare system that's about as straightforward as a Viking raid. Iceland operates on a single-payer system, meaning the government, funded by general taxation, is the one and only entity responsible for providing healthcare to its citizens. Think of it like a giant nationwide insurance plan where everyone chips in and everyone benefits. Now, you might be wondering, how do they pay for all this? Well, Icelanders contribute to their healthcare system through their taxes. But here's the kicker, that the tax burden is relatively low compared to other developed nations. It seems that even Vikings understand the value of a healthy population. The Ministry of Health takes the reins when it comes to overseeing Iceland's healthcare system. They're the ones responsible for setting national health policies, managing hospitals, and ensuring that everyone has access to quality care, whether they live in the bustling capital of Reykjavik or a remote village with more sheep than people. One of the most impressive things about Iceland's healthcare system is its emphasis on preventative care. They're all about catching health issues early on, which not only improves people's lives but also saves money in the long run. It's a bit like regularly servicing your Viking longship. A little maintenance goes a long way. So there you have it, Iceland, a country where the healthcare system is as cool as the glaciers, as refreshing as a dip in the Blue Lagoon, and just as impressive as a Björk concert. Hold on to your kimchi because we're about to dive into the high-tech world of South Korean healthcare. South Korea boasts a national health insurance program that covers all of its citizens, ensuring that everyone has access to affordable, high-quality care. It's a system that's as efficient as a K-pop dance routine and as comprehensive as a Korean drama plotline. The Ministry of Health and Welfare is the mastermind behind this well-oiled machine. responsible for setting healthcare policies, managing the national insurance program, and ensuring that hospitals are up to snuff. And let me tell you, these hospitals are no joke. They're some of the most technologically advanced in the world, with robots roaming the halls and surgeons performing minimally invasive procedures with the precision of a master calligrapher. South Korea also boasts one of the highest hospital bed ranks globally, meaning they've got plenty of room for patients, even during a kimchi-fueled food coma outbreak. But perhaps the most impressive feat of South Korean healthcare is its affordability. Despite having a system that rivals the best in the world, South Koreans pay significantly less for their healthcare than citizens of many other developed nations. So how do they do it? Well, the answer lies in a combination of factors: a strong emphasis on preventative care, efficient use of technology, and a government that prioritizes the health and well-being of its citizens. It's a system that's as impressive as a BTS concert and as heartwarming as a bowl of kimchi jjigae on a cold winter's day. Ahoy there, mateys! We're setting sail for Norway, a land of majestic fjords, legendary Vikings, and a healthcare system that's as sturdy as a Viking longship. Norway, like Iceland, has a single-payer healthcare system, meaning the government is the captain of this ship, steering everyone towards the calm waters of good health. But instead of relying solely on general taxation, Norway funds its healthcare system through a combination of regional and local taxes. It's like a Viking fleet, with each ship contributing to the overall strength and resilience of the whole. The Ministry of Health and Care Services is the first mate on this journey, responsible for setting national health policies, allocating resources, and ensuring that every citizen has access to quality care, from the bustling streets of Oslo to the remote fishing villages dotting its coastline. One of the key principles guiding Norwegian healthcare is equity. They believe that everyone deserves access to quality care, regardless of their income, social status, or whether they can trace their lineage back to Ragnar Lothbrok. And here's the best part. Norwegians enjoy some of the best health outcomes in the world, with high life expectancies and low infant mortality rates. It seems those Vikings were onto something with all that fresh air and outdoor living. So there you have it, Norway, a country where the healthcare system is as impressive as its fjords, as efficient as a Viking raid, but far less terrifying, and as comforting as a warm cup of glögg on a snowy night. G'day mates, let's hop on down to Australia, a land of sunshine, shrimp on the barbie, and a healthcare system that's as diverse and fascinating as its wildlife. Australia rocks a two-tiered healthcare system combining the best of both worlds' public and private insurance. It's like a kangaroo with a fanny pack, practical, efficient, and always ready for whatever life throws its way. Now let's talk about Medicare, Australia's public healthcare system. It's funded through general taxation and provides essential healthcare services to all Australians, from the bustling beaches of Sydney to the vast outback. Think of it like a national barbecue where everyone contributes and everyone gets a fair share of the snags. But wait, there's more. If you're feeling a bit extra and want some additional coverage, you can opt for private health insurance. This is where you can choose from a variety of plans, giving you access to private hospitals, shorter waiting times, and maybe even a complimentary didgeridoo lesson. The Department of Health and Aged Care is the head honcho, responsible for setting healthcare policies, managing Medicare, and ensuring that the system runs smoother than a koala climbing a eucalyptus tree. So there you have it, Australia, a country where the healthcare system is as welcoming as a hug from a koala, as efficient as a boomerang, and as reliable as a Holden Ute. Konnichiwa and welcome to Japan, a land of ancient traditions, cutting-edge technology, and a healthcare system that's as efficient as a bullet train. Japan operates on a public insurance system with everyone, and I mean everyone, required to be covered by either government-run health insurance or employer-based insurance. It's like mandatory karaoke after work, but instead of belting out your favorite tunes, you're ensuring your health is in tip-top shape. The Ministry of Health, Labour and Welfare is the sensei of this operation, responsible for setting healthcare policies, managing the national insurance program, and ensuring that everyone has access to quality care, whether they're sipping tea in a traditional tea house or navigating the neon-lit streets of Tokyo. One of the most remarkable things about Japan's healthcare system is its affordability. Despite having a population that's living longer than almost anywhere else in the world, Japan manages to keep healthcare costs relatively low. It's like finding a perfectly preserved cherry blossom in full bloom, beautiful, rare, and incredibly impressive. So how do they do it? Well, Japan has a few tricks up its sleeve, including a strong emphasis on preventative care, a focus on early detection and treatment, and a culture that values good health and well-being. Japan, a country where ancient traditions meet modern medicine, where healthcare is a right, not a privilege, and where a long and healthy life is as revered as a perfectly brewed cup of green tea. Hedge! Let's head on over to Sweden, a land of stunning archipelago, stylish furniture, and a healthcare system that's as smooth as an ABBA melody. Sweden boasts a national healthcare system that's funded primarily through income tax. That's right. The government takes a slice of your paycheck and uses it to provide healthcare for everyone from the cobblestone streets of Stockholm to the vast Lapland wilderness. Think of it like a giant nationwide potluck where everyone contributes what they can and everyone gets to enjoy a delicious and nutritious meal. The Ministry of Health and Social Affairs is the maestro of this operation, responsible for setting healthcare policies, allocating resources, and ensuring that everyone has access to quality care regardless of their income, social status, or ability to assemble IKEA furniture without consulting the instructions. One of the hallmarks of the Swedish healthcare system is its emphasis on equal access. They believe that everyone deserves the best possible care regardless of their background or bank account. It's a system that's as egalitarian as a Swedish fika break and as efficient as a Volvo assembly line. So there you have it, Sweden. A country where the healthcare system is as impressive as its design sense, as efficient as its public transportation, and as heartwarming as a cinnamon bun on a cold winter's day. Hold on to your stroopwafels, because we're about to delve into the fascinating world of Dutch healthcare. The Netherlands has a mixed public-private insurance system, which means they've found a way to combine the efficiency of a well-oiled bicycle with the comprehensive coverage of a cozy canal house. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Everyone in the Netherlands is required to have basic health insurance, known as statutory insurance. It's like wearing a helmet while cycling. It's mandatory, it's for your own good, and it ensures that everyone is protected in case of an accident. This basic insurance covers essential healthcare services, and trust me, the Dutch take their healthcare seriously. They're not afraid to invest in their well-being because they know that a healthy population is a happy and productive one. But wait, there's more. For those who want additional coverage or prefer a bit more luxury, there's the option of supplementary private insurance. It's like upgrading from a standard bicycle to a fancy electric one. It's not essential, but it sure makes the ride smoother and more enjoyable. Overseeing this well-calibrated system is the Ministry of Health, Welfare and Sport, responsible for setting healthcare policies, regulating the insurance market, and ensuring that everyone has access to quality care, whether they're cycling through the charming streets of Amsterdam or sailing through the canals of Utrecht. Guten Tag, and welcome to Germany. A land of precision engineering, delicious sausages, and a healthcare system that's as efficient as a well-oiled autobahn. Germany operates on a mandatory health insurance system, meaning everyone, and I mean everyone, is required to have health insurance. It's like wearing lederhosen to Oktoberfest. It's practically a national requirement and ensures that everyone is prepared for a good time, health-wise, that is. Now, don't start picturing a monolithic government-run system just yet. Germany's healthcare system is a fascinating mix of public and private entities. You see, they have these things called sickness funds, which are basically non-profit insurance providers that are funded through payroll contributions. It's like a giant nationwide potluck where everyone brings their best dish and everyone gets to enjoy a feast of comprehensive healthcare coverage. The Federal Ministry of Health is the conductor of this well-coordinated orchestra, responsible for setting healthcare policies, regulating the sickness funds, and ensuring that the system runs smoother than a BMW fresh off the production line. And let's not forget about Germany's dedication to research and innovation in the medical field. They're constantly pushing the boundaries of medical science, developing new treatments and technologies that benefit not only their own citizens, but the entire world. So there you have it, Germany, a country where the healthcare system is as impressive as its engineering, as efficient as its public transportation, and as comforting as a warm pretzel on a cold day. Ni hao and welcome to Taiwan, an island nation known for its vibrant culture, delicious street food, and a healthcare system that's as impressive as its towering skyscrapers. Taiwan operates on a single-payer system, meaning the government is the sole provider of healthcare, ensuring that everyone has access to quality care, from the bustling night markets of Taipei to the tranquil beaches of Kenting National Park. It's like a giant nationwide boba tea shop, where everyone can quench their thirst for good health. The heart of Taiwan's healthcare system is the National Health Insurance Program, affectionately known as NHI. It's a system that's as efficient as a bullet train and as affordable as a bowl of beef noodle soup. The Ministry of Health and Welfare is the conductor of this well-oiled machine, responsible for setting healthcare policies, managing the NHI, and ensuring that everyone has access to quality care regardless of their income, social status, or ability to handle spicy, stinky tofu. One of the most remarkable things about Taiwan's healthcare system is its commitment to affordability. Despite providing comprehensive coverage to its entire population, Taiwan spends significantly less on healthcare than many other developed nations. It's like finding a pearl of exceptional quality at a night market, a rare and precious gem. So, how do they do it? Well, Taiwan has a few tricks up its sleeve, including a strong emphasis on preventative care, efficient use of technology, and a smart card system that streamlines administrative processes. Taiwan, a shining example that proves you don't need to be a large country to have a world-class healthcare system. Well, folks, there you have it. A whirlwind tour of the top 10 countries with the best healthcare systems in the world. We've seen single-payer systems, mixed systems, and everything in between. We've learned about different funding models, government structures, and cultural attitudes towards healthcare. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world's top healthcare systems. Hopefully, we've shown you that it is possible to create a system that provides quality, affordable healthcare for all citizens. And hey, if these countries can figure it out, maybe, just maybe, others can too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful content. Until next time, stay healthy, stay informed, and keep fighting for a world where everyone has access to the healthcare they need and deserve. See you next time.